Hello, 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 it's Dolly. Welcome to my channel, Scrappin' on the Go. This process video is for Mix It Media Frenzy with Krista, Kathy, Ronnie, Sue, Scrappy Sisters, and Happy Kathy, and myself. We are scrap lifting this mixed media layout from Scrapbooking Top 50, I don't know what else it says there. And these are the products that I'm going to use to create my layout. And I have a stamp. I have a cutting circle. I have Dina Wakley Heavy Body Acrylic Paint. And I have this Nuva Embellishment Mousse. I have a brad. I have a flare. I have an acrylic star. I have tab stickers. I have that die cut piece right there. And then I have some scrap paper. My main foundation paper is going to be, or is, the Daisy White cardstock from Close to My Heart. That Bella Boulevard acetate piece I used to cut my circles, and I did that off camera. And now I'm going to get a clear packaging acetate piece, and that's what I use to mix my mixed media up. And the colors that I am using is white and lapis. And I'm going to mix those two together until I come with the consistency of a blue that's fairly close to that die cut from Vicki Boutin that says "Find Me." You can see it over there on the left-hand side, and I'm documenting that photograph of my little guy from 4th grade. I'm taking my spatula there, and I am just scraping that paint along there. Now, I have the sketch there up in the right-hand corner. I was not looking at the sketch when I created the layout, and afterwards I realized that I was not supposed to take that paint so horizontally across the page. But that's okay. And then I'm just putting the photograph there, and it's enough contrast with the blue, and then I take the extra and I scrape it in my journal book, and I'll create something in that art journal book later on. All right, now because I needed to add another visual interest to all that blue, so I decided to use that heavy body acrylic paint in white from Dina Wakley, and I just splatter that all on there, and so that adds some contrast and some visual interest. Then I take a little bit of this Nuva Embellishing Mousse, and it's got a metallic type finish, and this was back in the day that they didn't tell you what color it is, so I cannot tell you what color, but when I mix it with the white, you almost get this like raw metal color, if that makes sense, like a gray bluish metal look. All right, I tested it out to see if I was going to like the color, if it was going to blend with the rest of my mixed media, and it did, so I added some splatters, and you'll see the color in the close-ups. All right, I'm using these scraps from my stash, and that one looks like little pencils, and I think that's what it is, and I thought it was fitting for me documenting this photograph of my little guy, and this photograph was taken 2 years ago. He was in 4th grade. And I can't remember what collection that came out. And then this more solid blue color with some white in it, that is a Close to My Heart paper. And I'm going to angle that paper, but kind of make the photograph straight. But before I secure that down, I remembered that our sketch that we are scrap lifting had 2 stamped circle images. And I have this one from my stash, and I think it's from Close to My Heart. I took it out of the original package, so I can't remember. And it almost gives you that appearance of like a dolly, which I thought was really cool. So I stamped one of those images, as you could tell, to the right. And I'm going to use that as like an anchoring spot for that die cut that you see in the upper right-hand corner right now. And then I stamp 2 images over to the left upper corner, and I am using the scrapbook.com pigment ink in white. Now I am going to add some white, oh my goodness. I'm going to add some foam adhesive to pop up my die cut, which gives another layer to this layout and another visual interest to the layout. Right now, boy, I am really stumbling over my words. I apologize. That system you see right in front of you is from Creative Memories. It is a border punch, and the one I am using is the notebook one, and I am going to use the negative pieces that you see falling on my mat and add them to my layout. And I've never done that before, and I thought, why not try something different? So the one side, it blends way too much in with the paper in the mixed media. Then I flip it because the opposite side is a lighter pattern. And I'm like, ooh, perfect, perfect, perfect. I always like when I try something new. I get into a rut and do the same thing over and over. And it's nice to try something new. And that's what I enjoy about mixed media. You're probably saying, ooh, that's a lot of blue. That's pretty bold. And you are right. It is a bold layout, and I do enjoy having bold layouts mixed in with my more subtle paper layering layouts. When people flip through my albums, I think it breaks up that rhythm. It's not like, yeah, I see, it looks the same. So anyway, that's just my tidbit. So anyway, as you can tell, I have my clusters. They're very simple on this layout because I have all this mixed media that's bold. You can see I added those acetate circle pieces that I pre-cut using the Creative Memory circle cutting system, and I took them to the right and the left. I added foam alpha words to say 4th grade. I added that flare button that you can see in the upper left-hand corner with a heart and a couple stars. I got out my Heidi Swapp Color Shine in navy, and I'm adding some splatters. And then I'm going to add some journaling lines over there where it says 4th, and that will be my journaling spot, and that will finish this layout. Be sure to go check out the other ladies' channels. I almost forgot to tell you that. Their links are listed in the description box below. So be sure to go check them out, show some love, give us some thumbs up, keep coming back every Friday. All of our mixed media layouts are always different, and I'm sure that we can inspire you to scrap lift one of us one of these times. So give it a try. We'll see you next time. Have a fabulous day. Bye.